Shalom Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shemar Thumb to the sisters. We're going to be closing out the Feast of Tabernacles. We opened up last Wednesday. This is the closing. Once again, the Feast of Tabernacles is a 7-day feast. All right. So tonight we're going to be closing out with a Sabbath service. So we're going to be opening up with prayers. With that being said, we're all going to stand. I might we're done, which means to turn and face the east. Turn that way. All right, we're going to begin with the Lord's Prayer. First with the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Balakwatka, Tabah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathanaw, Kayawam, Salaknaw, Kawatnaw, Kawatnaw, Wala'ah, Tabiyanaw, Asai 1, Kawashanaw, Mayan, Rakaya, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wathapara, Aman. All right, the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. We're going to read the prayer for power, the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Babakashah, Thalanaw Hakak, Hakak Larapa'ah, Kal Maka'ala, Kal Madawa, Kat Latahar, Hamat to the right, Hakak, Lakoyam, Hamathium, Hakak, Al-Rakawa, Atama'ala, Garshan, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Wadaman. All right, the cock part in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it. The prayers to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barakanaw, Bayashala, Wahabayasapari, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Tawadaman. All right, let's Israel in English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us, in Israel, in the school, in the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121st chapter. In the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahaya, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Warataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Yam Yawamam, Hashamah, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Valayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Adnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'atka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aitha, Iwalam. All right, I'm going to read Psalms 121 in the English. All right, English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Yasharallah. Shall not slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
Even forevermore.
And even forevermore. We're going to read Psalms 83rd chapter in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Abdamayalakah.
Abdamayalakah.
Al Thakarash.
Al Thakarash.
Al Tashakwat.
Al Tashakwat.
All. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Yarayamwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Yaitazawa.
Yaitazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yashala.
Shem Yashala.
Iwadah.
Iwadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawaitazawa.
Nawaitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Maryat.
Maryat.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Washamaliyam.
Washamaliyam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Wagaryam.
Wagaryam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Palashah. I'm Yeshak. Tazwar.
Tazwar.
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarwa.
Zarwa.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadyan.
Kamadyan.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'at.
Sara'at.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan.
Wanakal.
Wanakal.
Wayashwan.
Wayashwan.
Nashamagwa.
Nashamagwa.
Ba'ayan.
Ba'ayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadad.
Nadad.
Yamawa.
Yamawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakazaba.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai. Call. Nasai Kamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Narashah. Lanawa. Na'awath. Alahayim. Shayatamwa. Kagogala. Kakwash. Lapanya Rakah. Ka'ash. Taba'ira. Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Talahat. Harayam. Khan. Tharadapma. Basa Wabasa. Wapathka. Tabalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wabahowa. Ayai. Wakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wadaiwa. Kayatha. Shamka. Yahweh. Labadka. Ayawan. Alkar.
Haratazah. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thou silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they hate thee.
And they hate thee.
Have lifted the head.
Have lifted the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said. Come. Let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
The name of Yahweh.
The name of Yahshua.
Maybe no remembrance.
Maybe no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
The Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
With
the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
So also is joined with them.
So also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
As
unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
After Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kisan.
At the brook of Kisan.
Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make the nobles like a red.
And
like Zeb. Yea. All the princes of Zabah.
Make the princes like Zabah.
And as Zamunah. Who said. Let us take to ourselves. The houses of God. In possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. As stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Lord. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Let them be put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth. All right, we're going to read the blessings in the Hebrew.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Ma'aka Allah.
Wa Ma'aka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Mazab Yah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahan.
Ha'alawap.
Ha'alawap.
Hasaranya.
Hasaranya.
Akwatazayanya.
Katazayai.
Akayayaya.
Akayayim.
Wa Agwati.
Wa Agwati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Wa Raman.
Wa Raman. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And angels.
Manager and Johanna.
Manager Yahana.
General.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Sorry while you're shopping, you can turn and be seated. All right, we're going to read Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. We're going to read 7 verses at a time, first in Hebrew and then translate to English. All right, beginning with verses 1 through 7 in the Hebrew. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Why the bar Yahweh Mashallah Amar to bar Banyasha Allah Amar Allahumma wa Ayya Yahweh Ashar the Quar wa Thumb, verse 3. Shashat Yamayam, the Aisha Malaka Labayawam, Hashab Ya Ayya Shabbat, Shabbathwan Makora, Kodash Kal Malaka, La'at, the Aisha was Shabbat Hawa, Allah Yahweh, Bakal Mawashab Slaki, Mawashabatikum, verse 4. Allah Mawayya Yahweh. Quar Atham Mamawa Ajam, verse 5. Bakadash, Ara Ashwan, Ba'ara, Ba'aiha, Aishara Lakadash, Bayan Ha'ira, Bayan Pasak La Yahweh, verse 6. Kamasha, Aishara, Yawam, Lakadash, Hazaha, Kaga, Hamatazawad, La Yahweh, Shaba'aitha, Yamayam, Matazawad, Akawa, verse 7. Bayawam, Hara Ashwan, Makora Kodash, Hawalakam, Kal Malakath, Abadala Ata Aishua.
The Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verse 1 in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feast days, or my feasts. Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
All right, so we'll go over these very quickly, right? So this is a list of the high holy days of the Most High, right? So the first one is mentioned is the Sabbath, right? Because the Sabbath is a weekly thing. It's a weekly high holy day. Every Friday sundown and Saturday sundown is a day of rest, which you have to do no servile work. You're supposed to rest. All right. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations.
And these are holy convocations, meaning on these days you're supposed to gather together. That's what a convocation is. Keep going.
Okay. Which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
And you got to keep them in their seasons, meaning in the day that the Most High said, right? So the Sabbath, we keep it every 7th day of the week, right? Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, every day. Every week. All right. Same thing for these feast days. All right. These feast days have dates to them. So every year it's the same date. All right. And that's when the Lord told us to celebrate these things. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. Mm-hmm. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
All right, and that's all encompassing of the Lord's Passover, which when you go into the book of Exodus, the Lord delivered us out of the hands of the Egyptians. All right, and that's when that feast day or that high holy day was created. We celebrate that every year in the 14th day of the first month. All right. That's, of course, according to the Hebrew calendar, not the Gregorian calendar that you find in America. Batham Ashala Yahweh Shaba Aitha Yamayam Bayawam Hashab Ya'ayam Akora Kodash Kal Mala'a Katha Ibada Slaka Abada La'ata Aishua, verse 9, Wayadabar Yahweh Mashallah Amar, verse 10, Debar Banya Yasha Allah wa Amartha, Allaham Kaya, Thabawa, Allah, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Aniyah, Nathan Lachem, what has a rock Yakum, Ath, Imar, Ra'ash Yath, Krataza, Yarkam al Hakahan, verse 11. Wahana Yab Ath, Imar Lapanya, Ahawa Laratazan, Akam, Mamarath, Shabbat, Inayanapa, Hakahan, verse 12. Wa'isha Yatham by Yawam, Hanaya Pakam, Atha, Ha'imar, Kabash, Tamayam Ban, Shanathan La Ilah, La Yahweh, verse 13. Umanakathwa, Shanya, Asharanyam, Salath, Walawala, Bashaman, Ashah, La Yahweh, Rayak, Nayakak, Wanasaka, Ayayan, Rabaya Aitha, verse 14. Walakam, Wakwal Ya, Wakaramal La'atha Akawa, Aida Tazam Hayawam Hazaha, Aid Habayakam. That was verses 8 through 14. We'll read those in English.
There's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 8 in English. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the seventh day is in holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say to them, When ye come to the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savior. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of an hin. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears until the same self day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
All right, that's the second feast that we find in the book of Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, the Feast of First Fruits, which we also celebrated earlier this year. All right, that feast, of course, is representative of giving the Most High the first of all, right? We talked about it a little bit yesterday. The Most High requires the first of everything. Your firstborn son, he requires, all right? The firstborn of the flock, he requires. And according to the first of feast, the feast of first fruits, he requires the first of all of your harvest as well. And that's a high holy day as well that you would come together with your brothers. We're going to read on verses 15 through 21 in Hebrew, all right? Beginning with verse 15. What's up? Atham lacham mamkarath hashabaath mayawam habayakam af imar hathanawapa shabai shabathwath tamayamath. Go ask your brother, baby. Ask your brother, baby. Tamayamath hatayana. Verse 16. Imamkarath hashabath shabathya tasaparwa kamashim yawam wakarabatham manakha kadasha la Yahweh. Verse 17. Amawa Shabbathikam, Thabayawa, Lakam, Tanawapash, Shatayam, Shanya, Ashar, Nayam, Salah, Thayaha, Tahaya, Yana, Hamataza, Thapayana, Bakawaryam, La Yahweh, verse 18, Wakarabatham, Al Halakwam, Shaba'aitha, Kabasham, Thamayam, Banaya, Shana, Waparban, Bakwar, Akad, Wa'aliyam, Aliyaham, Shanyam, Yahayawa, Ilala Yahweh, Wamanakatham, Wanasakyaham, Ashar Rayak, Nayakak, La Yahweh, verse 19. Waisha Yatham, Shayar, Isayam, Akad, Lakataf, Washanya, Kabashim, Banaya, Shanan, Lazabak, Shalamyam, verse 20. Wakanayak, Hakahan, Atham, Alakam, Habakawaryam, Salakia. Tanawapa, Lapanya Yahweh, Al Shanya Kabashim Kodash Yahweh Yahayawa La Yahweh Wakahan, verse 21. Wakora Thamba Itazam Hayawam Hazaha Makora A Kodash Yahaya Lakam Kal Malakath Abadala A Aisha wa Kakwath I will lumber call Mamawa Shabbatikum Ladarathikam. That was verses 15 through 21. We'll read those in English.
Okay. Book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15 in the English. And ye shall come unto you from tomorrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete, even until the morrow after the seventh Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
Right. So this is talking about the day of Pentecost, right? If you know anything about the Christian church, they celebrate what they consider the day of Pentecost. It's really considered the day of, the Feast of First Fruits, which is the feast that we just discussed. All right. Keep reading.
Okay. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 10th deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord. And with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, a sweet savor unto the Lord. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
All right. So now we're going to continue on. We're going to read verses 22 through 28 in the Hebrew. Beginning with verse 22. Wabatazar Ath Quatazayar Aratazakam La'ath Akala Pa'ath Shadak Bakwatazaraka Walakwat Quatazarka La'ath Balakwat La'ania Alagar the Izab Atham Anaya Yahweh Lahayakam, verse 23, Wa Yahweh Mashallah Amar, verse 24. The Barabanya Yasha Allah Amar Bakadash Hashabiaya Bakad Lakadash Yahaya Lakam Shabbathun Zakar1 Tharawai Makara Akwadash, verse 25. Kal Malakath Abadala Atha Aishwa Wakar Batham Ashala La Yahweh, verse 26. Wa Dabar Yahweh Mashallah Amar, verse 27. Arba Ashawar, Lakadash, Hashab Yaya, Hazaha Yawam, Hakapar Hawa Makora Kodash Yahaya, Lakam, Wanatham, Ath, Napashath, Yakam, Quarabatham, La Yahweh, verse 28. Wakam Malakala the Aisha Baitazam, Hayawam, Hazaha Kayawam, Kaparyam. Hawa la kapar ayakam lapanya Yahweh alahayakam. That was verses 22 through 28.
All right. Well, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22 in the English. When ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleanings of thy harvest. Thou shalt lead them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be in holy convocation unto you. Ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
All right, so these are a couple more feast days that we celebrate annually. All right, one of them being the Feast of the Blowing of Trumpets. All right, which is in the 7th month on the first day of that month. All right, we just celebrated that last month in September. All right. Also, directly after that, we have what's called the Day of Atonement. It's a 24-hour fast. You afflict your soul for 24 hours. You don't eat food or drink any water. That is another annual feast day that we keep. All right. You read the 28?
Counts.
All right. And that's also, of course, that's a day of atonement. That's a day that we make atonement for our sins and our disobedience to the Most High, to request his mercy for us. All right. So we're going to continue reading on from verses 29 through 35 in the Hebrew. Verse 29. Kayakal hanapash ashar la'at aina ba'itazam hayawam hayamam hazaha wanakarata ma'aimya. Verse 30. Call hanapash ashar aisha call malakath malaka ba'itazam hayawam hazaha wa abad ya ath hanapash hawa makopalama. Verse 31. Call malaka la'ath aisha kokwath Awalam, Ladarathicum, Bakama, Shabbathicum, verse 32. Shabbat 1. Hawa'a lakam, Wa'ina yatham ath, Napash they yakam, Salakia, Batha Sha'aya, Lakadash, Ba'irab, Ma'irab, Idarab, Tashambath, Shabbathcum, verse 33. Wa'adabar Yahweh al Mashal Amar, verse 34. Dabar Banya Yasha Allah La Amar, Bakamasha. Aishara Yawam, Wakadash, Hashabya Aya Hazaha, Kaga, Hasakawath, Shaba'aitha, Yamayamla Yahweh, verse 35, by Yawam, Hara Ashwam, Makara Kodash, Kal Malakath, Ibada Al, the Aishawa. All right, that was verses 29 through 35. We'll read those in English.
Okay, the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29 in the English. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in the same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, that same soul will I destroy from among his people. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even unto even. Ye shall celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of the 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. On the first day shall be in holy convocation.
This is the feast that we're in. On the first day, we had a holy convocation. That was last Wednesday. We had the opening to the Feast of Tabernacles. Keep reading.
Ye shall do no servile work therein.
And it's the day that, of course, all these high holy days are Sabbaths, right? So you want to take the day off of work, if, of course, you're able. All right. Keep reading.
That was 35.
Oh, that was at the 35. All right. So now we're going to continue reading on. I'm going to read verses 36 down all the way to the rest of the end of the chapter, because we got, I believe it's 9 verses left.
Yes.
All right, so we'll just read on down. All right, so we don't have to break it up. So we'll read verses 36 on down to 44, beginning with verse 36. Shaba Aitha Yamayam Thakwa Yaba, the Slag Yabawa Asha, Yahweh by Yawam Hasham Yanya, Makora Akodash Yahaya Lakam. Batham Ashala Yahweh Atazarath Hawa Aka Malakath Abadala Ata Aisha with 37 Alama Slaki Mawai Badya Yahweh Ashar Takwara Atham Aquariya, Quadash La Quariab, Asha La Yahweh, Allah, Wamalakha, Zabak, Wana Nasakikam, Dabar Yawam, by Yawamwa, verse 38, Malabad Shabbathah, Slaga Shabbathath, Yahweh Malabad, Mathana Wathikam, Malabad, Call Nadarakik, Slaga Slaki, Nadarayak Kam, Wamalabad Call, Slaki Nadab, Bawathikam, Ashar, Tathana Wa, La Yahweh, verse 39, Akbaka Mashah, Ashar, Yawam, Lakadash, Shabya Ayah, Sapaka, Thabawath, Ha'arazath, Kagawa, Kaga, Yahweh, Shaba'itha, Yamayam, Bayawam, Arashwan, Shabbathwan, Wabayawam, Hasham Shanya, Shabbathwan, verse 40, Walafakathum, Lakam, Bayawam, Harashwan, Parya, Aitazah, Hadar, Kapath, Thamariyam, Ha'inap, Aitazah, Ibath, Wa'irabya, Nakhal, Washamaktham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Shaba'itha, Yamayam, verse 41. Wakagatham, Athawa, Kagala, Yahweh, Shaba'itha, Yamayam, Bashana, Kakwath, Awalam, Ladarathikam, Bakadash, Hashabya Ayathakagawa, Athawa, verse 42. Basakath, Tashabwa, Shaba'itha, Yamayam, Kal, Ha'azarak, Bayasha'ala, Yashabwa, Basakath, verse 43. Lamai 1, Yadaiwa, Darathikam Kaya Basakawath, Hamashabathwa, Hamashabahya, Ath, Banya Yasha'ala, Bahawatazah, Ya'aya, Awatha, Ma'arataza, Matazarya, Manaya, Yahweh, Alahayakam, verse 44. Wadabar Mashah Ath, Ma'idya, Yahweh, Albanya Yasha'ala. So that was all the way down to the end of the chapter. We'll read that in English.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36 in the English. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. And ye shall keep it as a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the seventh month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel dwell in booths, when I brought them out of the land of Egypt, I am the Lord your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
All right, so that's the feast of the Lord. So when you read Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, it outlines all of the 7 high holy days that we keep according to the Most High. All right, of course, we keep all of the laws that the Most High has delivered to the children of Israel, right? And these are some of the most important to the Most High. Why? Because these are a sign of the connection that the Most High has made with the children of Israel, Give me real quick before we close out. Give me Psalms 147 chapter.
Okay.
Because understand that the laws that the Most High has delivered to the children of Israel are a special connection that He's made with His children that don't apply to anybody else. Like these laws don't apply to the other nations. They don't have to keep these feast days. They don't have to keep our dietary law. They don't have to do anything that the Lord required of the children of Israel because He only required it of the children of Israel. Give me verses 19 and 20.
Comes book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
So it said, He showeth his word unto Jacob. Jacob is the man whose name was later changed to Israel, right? Which is the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. This is our forefather. So He showeth his word unto Jacob. Go ahead.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. This is talking about the law. He delivered His law unto Israel. Go ahead.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
We have what?
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
The Lord have not delivered any laws, statutes, or judgments to any other nation on the face of this planet. Only the children of Israel. Keep going.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
And they have not known them. These laws and these high holy days are dietary laws, our brotherhood laws, our moral code of conduct. It only applies to us as the children of Israel, right? And so when we go back to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, and we read the 44th verse, it tells us that Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord, because that's who these feasts apply to. When you go into every single one of these feast days, even the weekly Sabbath, you find that you're supposed to have a holy convocation, meaning a holy gathering, right? That's in the law. That means that you're supposed to dwell with your brothers and with your sisters, and y'all are supposed to eat together and be with each other. That's part of these high holy days, right? And the Lord did His thing. When we read back, matter of fact, in the 23rd chapter of Leviticus, give me the law after the first of feast fruits, where it tells us that we're not to remove any of the gleaning of the corners of our fields.
Okay.
And call the verse when you find it.
All right, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. When ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field.
So when you reap the harvest of your land, now remember we read this yesterday, that Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Jacob was a farmer. Our people, that's who we are. We're farmers. We're not like our oppressor. You understand? He's a goddamn murderer. He just wants to go out and kill stuff. You understand? But we're farmers, man. We're plain people dwelling in tents. And that's who we've always been, even going back to Cain and Abel, right? Abel offered what to the Most High? He offered the first of his flock. He was a keeper of the sheep. You understand? So he was a man of the farm, just like us. We're farmers, man. That's who we are. Go all throughout this Bible, you find references to farming all the time because that's who we are. Well, within us having those types of things, right, and having farms and all of that, the Lord has put a law inside of the Bible to establish brotherhood, right? And part of that law is that we would have these fields, and on the outskirts, the corners of our field, we would not reap the harvest. So let's just say on the outskirts you have orange trees, or maybe you have a grove full of I don't know what do people have, berries and grapes and whatever you might have, right? Well, on that outskirt, you're gonna leave that for the people that may be passing by. We're gonna read that.
Neither shalt thou gather any gleanings of thy harvest.
Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Gleaning is like when, let's say you have an orange tree and that orange naturally just falls off. You're not supposed to go and grab that. Why?
Okay. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
These are the types of things that the Most High has established in our law book to establish brotherhood. Not only did He establish these high holy days so that we can remain tight with each other, but also within the 23rd chapter of Leviticus, where it expresses and lays out our high holy days, this is a law of brotherhood. This is so that way nobody has to go in our nation hungry, right? So even though you might want to, of course, you have this farm. People don't farm for fun. Most people don't, especially in this time, right? This is your means of income. You're selling your crops. You harvest your crops and you sell them. You understand? And that's how you provide for your family. Well, you're going to lose out on a little bit of money with the corners of your field, not going to harvest them at all, and you're going to allow the poor man to be able to come by and pick off of your vineyard, right? Pick out of that garden whatever you have growing on the outskirts of your garden. And that's brotherhood, because of course you could be making a whole lot more money if you didn't have to do that.
Right.
But the Lord has put it in our law to have that type of brotherhood. And you find this all throughout the law, right? We have a moral code. We have a civil code all throughout the first 5 books of the Bible, right? And this is some of the few of them, right? But that's Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. The Most High declared the children of Israel these feasts, all right? So these are the annual feasts that we keep every year, all right? With that being said, there also, before we close out, we have a couple more, right? Because of course, aside from the 7 high holy days, we also have 2 civil days that we celebrate, which is the Feast of Purim, which you find in the book of Esther, and then the Feast of Dedication, or Hanukkah, all right, that you find in the book of 2nd Maccabees, all right? Those are coming up very shortly in November and in December. In December, and then in February is the Feast of Purim. After that, April 12th is going to be the main event, right, which of course is the Lord's Passover in Atlanta, Georgia, where we're going to be all gathered together on one accord. All right, so that's the feast days of the Lord. We're going to close out the closing to the Feast of Tabernacles with the prayers. So I imagine, which means to stand. We're going to turn and face the east. Beginning with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Tabah, Tazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Nathalanaw, Lakam, Kayawan, Wasalakna, Kawathna, Kawathna, Wala'ah, Tabayana, Manasai 1, Abal, Hawashai, Mayan, Raikaya, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, Laiwalamya,
Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. The glory. Forever. So be it.
We're going to read it for the power, or the hakak, in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baba Kasha, Athalanawa Hakak, Akala Rapa'ah, Akal Maka'ala, Akal Madawa, Akal Latahar, Hamat Azariah, Akak, Lakwayam, Akak, Arakawa, Hatama'ala, Garshan, Ba'ashem Yahushua,
The power in the English. Yahweh. Your name Yahushua. He give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. Your name Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
To bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Lanawa, Wayashala, Habayasapar, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Wadaman.
Praise bless Israel in the English. Yahweh. In name Yahushua. Bless us. In Israel. In the school. Name Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms, the 121st chapter in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Aharya, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'im, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Ayanawan, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawan, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shamar, Yashala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yah,
Yamyaka,
Yawama,
Yawama,
Hashama,
Hashama,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakaka,
Ka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Valayala,
Yala,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makal Rai,
Makarai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Atnapashka,
Pashka,
Yahawa,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza Afka,
Taza Afka,
Wabawa Aka,
Wabawa Aka,
Ma'aitha,
Ma'aitha,
I will learn.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
I will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
I will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharallah
he that keepeth Yasharallah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in
this time forth,
from this time forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalms the 83rd chapter in the Hebrew. Allahayim.
Allahayim.
Al-Damaya Lakah.
Adam Yalakah.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
All.
All.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'arayamu.
Ya'arayamu.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'aitazawa.
Ya'aitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Nakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yasha'al.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Awaitazawa.
Awaitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakhadwa.
Yakhadwa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Varyat.
Varyat.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahawya.
Ahawya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamayali.
Wayashamayali.
Mawa Abba.
Mawa Abba.
Wahagarya.
Wahagarya.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
I'm Yeshabya.
Yeshabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarwa.
Zarwa.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalahan.
Aishalahan.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'a.
Sara'a.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Wanakal.
Wanakal.
Wayashwan.
Wayashwan.
Nashamagwa.
Nashamagwa.
Ba'ayan.
Ba'ayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nada.
Da.
Yamawa.
Yamawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakazaaba.
Wakazaaba.
Wakazabat.
Wakazabat.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Call.
Call.
Nasayakamwa.
Nasayakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Irashah.
Irashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagogala.
Gogala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanyaraka.
Panyaraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira.
Taba'ira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Kalaba.
Kalahat.
Kalahat.
Aryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Tharadap.
Tharadapma.
Vasa'ira.
Vasa'ira.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapathka.
Pathka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kalawan.
Kalawan.
Wabakwashwa.
Wabakashwa.
Shumka.
Shimka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wabahawah.
Wabahawah.
Aja'ai.
Aja'ai.
Wakaparwa.
Wakaparwa.
Badwa.
Badwa.
Wada'iwa.
Wada'iwa.
Ya'atha. Shumka.
Shimka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Qal.
Al-Qal.
Al-Ratazah.
Al-Ratazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a
In the
nation.
name of Yasharallah,
Let the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembrance.
be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Israelites,
and the Israelites,
Moab,
and Moab,
and Hagrees,
and Hagrees,
Gebal,
Gebal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the
the
Philistines,
inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur was also joined with them.
So also
Their hope was children of Lot.
they are the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
You went to them as unto the Midianites.
You were to them as unto the Midianites.
After Sisera,
As to Sisera,
after Jabin,
as to Jabin,
with the book of Kisan,
the book of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished in the
They became as dung for the earth.
They became his dung for the earth.
But the numbers like a red,
Like the numbers like a red.
and like Zed,
Like Zed.
yea,
Yea.
of the princes of Sabah,
All the princes of
and
Sabah.
Samuna,
And that's Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let's take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of God
the houses of God
in possession.
in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel.
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and the flames set the mountains on fire.
as the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let me put to shame and perish,
let them put shame and perish.
that men may know that thou,
That we may know that thou,
his name alone,
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high of all the earth.
most high of all the earth.
We're going to read the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Maka Allah.
Wa Maka Allah.
Wa Alahaya.
Wa Alahaya.
Wa Tazab Ya'ah.
Wa Tazab Ya'ah.
Alawab Yahana.
Alawab Yahana.
Alawab
Alawab.
Hasaranya.
Hasaranya.
Hakwata Zayani.
Hakwata Zayani.
Hakaya Yaya.
Hakaya Yaya.
Wa Hagwafi.
Wa Hagwafi.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Wa Rahman.
Wa Rahman. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh,
And Yahweh Shai.
and Yahweh Shai,
And Michael.
and Michael,
And the angels.
and the angels,
Commanding John Yohana.
and the
The generals.
the generals,
The captain.
the captains,
The officers.
the officers,
The troopers.
the troopers,
And the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Name Yahweh Shai.
and then Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Sorry, we're going to close out with a courtesy salute. To salute out, close into the Feast of Tabernacles. All right, men of Israel, Imajim, which means to stand. Imajim Shabbat. Imajim Barak.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shabbat,
Shabbat,
Yadim Matah.